Yo, I'm gonna make this video like at least around what time is it? Around at least 11:21 p.m. I got school night, but I'm gonna make a video on this, yo. I know it looks weird, but I'm not gonna make a lot more content like this. Going football practice Monday and Thursday. I'm trying to prove myself wrong, say that I could do what I want to do. But just so you know that there's some days I won't post on YouTube, like Monday and Thursdays are definitely the days I won't post on YouTube, just because those days are gonna be a little hectic. I'm gonna be tired. It's gonna be a one-time thing. I'm gonna post on the Monday. But let's talk about the elephant in the room is I'm gonna talk about a player that we no one have really talked about, Baker Mayfield. I have a lot of lists that I could think of that you know Baker could sign and be the starting quarterback. So pretty much the title of this being how many teams can be a starting quarterback for Baker Mayfield, or how many teams that would need Baker Mayfield to be the starting quarterback. Now I'm gonna get the elephant out of the room. Here is every team that could be the starting quarterback if everything goes wrong the other way around. The Jets, the Ravens, the Cowboys, if they somehow decide to release Dak, which they won't. What team? The Miami Dolphins, if two make the decision to retire, and the Pats if they give up on Mac Jones. Because I really do think Mac Jones is I love him, but I think Baker Mayfield's better than him. But let's talk about each team that I think that could take over the job. Now let's talk about the best team situation, honestly. Josh McDaniels. I think Baker Mayfield would thrive on this offense on the Raiders. Devontae Adams, healthy Darrell, Josh, Josh, Josh Jacobs, elite running back receiver tight end group. It's just pretty much a better Browns team just besides the offensive line and running back. That's pretty much it. The first team I think. Reason why the Raiders will do that, they release Derek Carr, or they trade him to a team like the Ravens or something like that. Or a team like the Jets. They don't have a quarterback. They look in the draft. They see that they don't have a draft pick and so close to get some CJ Stroud or Bryce Young or Will Levis. If Will Levis falls a little bit earlier to the Texas or something like that, you know, or not Texas, but the Rams or something like that, to be the productive quarterback. You know what I mean? I think the Raiders can sign Baker Mayfield to a 2-year $50 million deal, to be the bridge quarterback. It's a high reward because if it works out, Baker Mayfield will be the franchise guy for the next coming years. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a high rewarding, low cost situation. I think for right now, the Raiders could be the best option right now. Devontae Adams, all the players that I say before, I think this team should sign Baker Mayfield if everything goes wrong. Now, another team I could see is the Houston Texans. Listen, I don't know really. I think here's an option. I think they'll decide to take CJ Stroud. They try wait next year. They take a defensive or an offensive player in the early round. They make a decision to do that. They signed Baker Mayfield on around the same deal I say to play the slap of the fist to the Browns fans that they got Baker Mayfield after you guys gave up. But honestly, it's not a bad team really around him. He has Brandon Cooks, a great running back, young rookie running back, and Rex Ryan. I mean, the offensive line has been okay at best. They really need just a coaching and a offensive coordinator. That's the issue though. I think Baker can carry a team. We see him carry the Rams, and Sean McVay and him carry the Rams to at least a few wins, man. Man, it's just something else, man. That's two teams I can say. The third team is kind of weird because it could happen, it can't happen. I think a team that can sign Baker Mayfield as the starting QB is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If Baker make the decision, no, wait. If Tom Brady make the decision to go into retirement again and fully fledged retire this season, I think Tampa Bay could be a great spot for Baker Mayfield. He played really well against them. Like a lot of players on the Buccaneers has talked greatly about Baker Mayfield. It was talks when he was asking for a trade for Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean? Now, another team, a team that I hopefully that this team does not pick Baker Mayfield. If one player is signed or one coach is signed, Jeff Saturday. If Jeff Saturday is signed as the Indianapolis Colts head coach, I do not want Baker Mayfield to be signed by this team. If he is signed by a good on him, he probably gonna make this team a playoff team. Hey, at least you ain't see him go 30-0 and let a team come back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a lot of teams. A lot of teams that could, somewhat sign Baker Mayfield as a starter. What is the best option for him? My thoughts for the best option for him is to stay as a Rams, same like 2-year deal, 3-year deal, like minimum. Stay as a Rams for at least a year or so. The Rams cut him, cut Matthew Stafford. He takes the hill as the starting QB. Baker drives for the next 5 to 6 years. They probably win the Super Bowl 1 or 2, and that's pretty much the best option. Honestly, without all that has happened to Baker Mayfield, everyone keeps saying that his ego wouldn't let him be it. I think his ego has dropped really. Not in like a way that he doesn't have that dog, that love for the game. He has really do have that love and that respect that, but I think that Baker Mayfield just needs a steady head coach. And I think the sad part is if anywhere he goes, it's pretty much not going to happen besides Sean McVay. All love, though, to the teams in that. I guess that's it, y'all. I guess y'all see me around, what, next week or so? With new content? Y'all going to start using the face cam a lot more. You know what I mean? I'm going to start using a lot more TikTok for, like, personal stuff. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for watching the video. And y'all should see me lose weight around a few weeks from now. I'm getting myself back in shape. You know, what I mean. Love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to ask one question, why am I using this headset? It's just because it sounds so much better than mostly thing. It's low. I'm gonna figure out a situation for me to do that. With mics. But besides that, I love you guys. Bye.